With an estimated net worth of around $260 billion, Elon Musk is currently the richest man in the world. All of his innovations are one of a kind and could only have come from an explosive mind. Besides owning his own aerospace manufacturing company, SpaceX, the eccentric billionaire is also the CEO of automobile company Tesla Inc. and has further created two smaller startups, Neuralink and The Boring Company. Musk is not like your regular entrepreneur, and if you met him, you wouldn't consider him as the cliché businessman, but rather a passionate geek. How did Musk go from being an awkward genius to being the richest man in the world? What are his work ethics? How can we apply this to our lives? Stay tuned to find out. For a start, you need to have a high pain threshold. Starting up a company is like having a child. At the beginning, you'll be excited and happy, and then challenges will show up. The happiness will tend to go down, and if you're able to scale through, you will find the happiness again. Be ever ready to accept the probabilities. This is the only way to diminish fear. When you settle it in your heart that you can't either fail or lose, you will not be scared to take daring steps. Elon Musk was able to achieve much after he calculated that he can survive with just $30 a month. He realized that it was possible to live like a homeless person, and so his mindset was, if I lose everything, the worst thing that can happen to me is living like a homeless person, and that was totally okay for me. This happened long before he became a millionaire at 28, after selling his first company, Zip2. While speaking with astrophysicist Neil deGrasse Tyson, Elon stated that he imagined what it would be like as a young man in his 20s living in the United States, dropping his job to start up his own technology business. As a form of experiment, Musk bought large quantities of hot dogs and oranges and would sometimes switch it up with pasta and tomato sauce. He was able to survive on this combination for a month, and it gave him the confidence to pursue his dreams. As he realized that he did not necessarily need a huge salary to survive. With a high pain threshold and a heart without fear, you need to give it your best shot, as it will be impossible to achieve anything without loving what you do.
I think it's important that you really like whatever you're doing. If you don't like it, life is too short.
For you to excel in whatever area that you find yourself in, you have to love what you do. The truth is that no matter how good you are, the chances of failure will always be there. The only way to cushion its effect is to love what you do passionately. Otherwise, it will be a burden. If you are involved in something that you love, ideas and thoughts of it will come to you easily, even when you are not working. So if you want to be as successful and rich as Elon Musk, you need to love what you do. Still on the subject of love, you have to also focus on creating something that people need and want.
Then I'd say focus on signal over noise.
Don't forget that the ultimate goal of every producer is the satisfaction of their customer. While you are at it, know that you do not have to always follow the rules. The way Musk thinks are not only awkward sometimes, they often seem maniac. But they have helped him to think of unusual solutions. At the age of 12, the Tesla founder had already created his own video game. He later sold it to a company named Blastar for the sum of $500 after participating in a local contest. Elon's awkwardness is what sets him apart from other geniuses. A Twitter user revealed that Musk has had his own fair share of rejection. In 1995, @Elon Musk wanted to work with an internet company. He applied to work at Netscape, sent his resume, tried hanging out in their lobby, but he was too shy to talk to anyone. So he started his own internet company, Zip2, as he wasn't able to get a job anywhere. The user also added in a second tweet that @Elon Musk and his companies, Tesla, SpaceX, Neuralink, Boring, is why I feel inspired and excited about the future of this humanity. The Tesla and SpaceX CEO confirmed this story by correcting the fan in his reply that he could get a job, but just not at an internet company. Musk added there weren't many back then. This story is also a good example for another point. Never give up even after recording failed attempts.
Anything which is significantly innovative is going to come with a significant risk of failure.
All the innovations and ideas of the business mogul did not instantly turn into success. They had to go through several challenges. A good example is the launch of SpaceX, which has failed 3 times. At the 4th launch, the company just barely put together their last resources. So you have to know that it's okay to fail. In fact, it is part of the process. If something is important enough, you do it even if the risk of failure is high.
outcome is exciting enough, then taking a big risk is worthwhile.
Yeah.
How badly do you want to be the best? The tendency for you to get worn out after multiple failed attempts is high, but that should not be you. Even after these 3 failed attempts, Elon Musk stated that he never considered giving up. That should be your mindset. It's perfectly okay to fail because it's not a failure as long as you get back up on your feet stronger and wiser. However, you will not make much progress if you do not invest your resources in things that will make your product better. This is the reason why you should focus on signal over noise.
I'd say focus on signal over noise.
Starting up a company or chasing a goal is just like kickboxing, and when you're in the ring, every blow that hits the target has a score. This also applies to our businesses. Every effort that you expend should result in better product or service. This is where most individuals and visionaries miss it. They tend to focus on the things that do not really matter. At Tesla, more money and effort is being spent on making the cars better than on advertising. This is the way to go. Take some time to check out where or what you are investing your resources on. Is it making your ideas better? If your answer is no, then you should probably retrace your steps. Gather great people. While starting up a company or joining a company, you need to either join people with great minds or gather people with great minds. This is because a company is a group of people, and how far the company will go depends on how focused, motivated, and talented the people are. No individual can make a significant impact alone. You need to be with people that have similar passion and intellect as you. And how do you do that? You have to be very clear about your vision and passionate enough about this goal yourself before you can convince others to join in. You can easily achieve this by creating a working prototype. No matter how good the idea is in your mind or on PowerPoint, it is always advisable to create a working prototype. Even if it's in a primitive form, have an actual demonstration article. This goes for people in all fields, whether you are an entrepreneur, artist, or a sports person. Find a way to show people what you got. This is the best way you can get people to believe you. And by doing so, you will get to attract people that can contribute their ideas and help make it work. Seek criticism from friends. This is very important because your goal is to be less wrong, and to achieve this, you need constructive criticism. Your friends are actually the best people to help you with this, but they will hardly ever do so until you ask. Most times they do not want to hurt you, so they will tend to hold back. The onus is now on you to ask them what they think about what you are doing. They may be right or wrong, but their evaluation will guide you. But make sure you are strong enough to endure criticism and not let it weigh you down. So only ask for criticism when you are open to hear the devastating truth. You also have to respond to the feedback that you get either from your friends or colleagues.
Are these efforts that people are expending, are they resulting in a better product or service? And if they're not, stop those efforts.
While developing PayPal, the initial plan was to create an agglomeration of financial services where all your financial needs are met, but then email payments were also added. When this software was shown to several people, they were more interested in the email payments. In response to this, Elon Musk stated that they had to correct their prior assumption and focus more on the email payments, and this was what really helped to make PayPal a success. Do not ignore the feedback that you get, as they could make a whole lot of difference. Having a strong passion for what you do will make all these things seem normal for you. Of course, passion will also lead you naturally to something indispensable. Work hard.
Well, you want to do, and particularly if you're starting a company, you need to work super hard.
Put your best into what you do. In fact, Elon Musk recommends that you work hard like every waking hour. This is one major thing that you cannot miss out on in the life of Elon Musk. Against all odds, the father of 10 made it to the US through scholarships, loans, and working 2 jobs simultaneously. With determination and hard work, Musk launched his first company in 1995. While working on the company, Musk revealed that he could not afford to pay rent. So rather than getting an apartment, he rented a small office together with his brother, and they had to sleep on the couch and shower at the local YMCA. If you want to stand out in whatever you do, you have to be ready to put in more hours of work. If you put in more effort than others who are in the same field as you are, you will be able to achieve all they did in a shorter period of time. While you are working hard to achieve your goals, you need to know that challenges will show up, but you have to remain resolute. The roller coaster rise of the awkward genius Elon Musk is proof positive that with the right qualities and mindset, you are sure to excel in any field that you find yourself in. What are you currently working on? What do you think? Could a little awkwardness help to reach your goals? Tell us in the comment section, and thanks for watching.